Alright, let's see. Why is my gameplay not showing? There we go. Alright, just have a click. We are all connected now. It just was taking a little bit. Hello, everyone. How are you today? I normally don't stream at this time, but I figured we would just jump right into it because, like, I'm busy doing things. Like, I'm in here anyway, and I kind of wanted to show off some of the toys. I got my friend Felipe joining me today. Say hello, Felipe.
Hi.
I don't know how long he'll be here. He's here helping me keep the squirrels at bay and adding new ones into the mix. I know Phineasaur is on and about. He was needing me earlier. He may hop in here. We may chat about things. But I kind of wanted to go over a few things while I'm in here. Because I've been thinking about doing some changes on the channel and looking at my overall schedules and stuff. Like, I switched to doing streams on weekends just because I've been overall, like, extremely busy. But it seems in doing and isolating all of my content to the weekends, like, I alienated most of my viewer base, and I feel bad about that. So I'm going to try to fit in more days throughout the week and go from there. But I noticed something, and I didn't I thought they were joking. But apparently we progressed to the point of getting a neutronium energy cell. So we have free AE. We also, I believe, have a void miner set up somewhere. I don't know where, but I believe we have void miners now. Finn will have to confirm that if he comes in. And other than that, I'm going to be working on some of the other stuff down here. We do have wetware circuits, and I think getting close to bioware. So, like, if I go to the lower ring, Finn has been hard at work down here getting our wetware bioware section going. So we have pretty much everything going on down here. On top of that, we apparently have the neutronium compressor. We do have a Tier 8 rocket. We have gotten Infinity, obviously, because we have neutronium battery. We have whatever this monstrosity is. I think Finn's going to have to explain this to me, but it looks like some sort of a parallelization for these, and I believe these are component assembly lines. I'm not 100% certain, but I believe these are component assembly lines. Let me see. Yep, they are. They are. Cool. So, yeah, we have component assembly lines. And, they're making all of our parts, and I got to figure out how I'm going to fit this into something. We've been continuing our water. We got, I guess, now a smokestack. I still believe that this needs to be expanded out to where we can spread the buildings out and make it look nicer. Because as it is, we're just packing everything as tightly as possible because of the range of this machine. So I do think that we need to expand that out at some point. This is one of the new machines that they made. This is a neutronium compressor. Phineasaur lives exclusively in the neutronium compressor. It's the safest place, according to him, is inside the neutronium compressor. It's the one place he can hide and not die. This is going along the lines of our new assembly. This is all the PCB factory. It's got another multi added to it. So we now have 2 additional multis built into the PCB factory. we do have ourselves a research station. I apparently need to grab the block board at some point.
Hutch.
But, yeah, and a quantum computer here. Hi, Finn. We were just talking about you might come in here. So
I have a gift for you.
You have a gift for me.
Where are you?
I am currently floating over the research station.
Hello.
Where apparently I need to break it to get a trophy.
You would need to do that, but please don't. Here you go.
And to add to the other new things, you've just made an Infinity Booster card. Do I put this in? Oh, I craft it with my thing, don't I?
Yep. And there's also, if you come to me real quick, you can see where the neutronium energy cell was placed.
I
in case
did.
you ever need to access it.
I did see that.
Okay.
It's up here. What other new things? So you got wetware. Did you finish BioWare?
No, I did not, unfortunately. I'll need to go to T-City Eat tonight and grab some seaweed, and I need seaweed. Also, I've prepared a way to get the sulfur without you having to do anything for it. It just comes down to oxygen now.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you've noticed, but our over time, our benzene levels are now dropping.
No, I have not noticed.
Yeah, they were 42 billion last night, and now they're 36 billion.
So we need more oxygen?
More sulfuric acid.
More sulfuric acid, okay.
But if you come to where I am right now, I've added a gift to your ore processing system. This little addition.
You see.
I believe we can turn this into... So each netherrack is a 10th.
Where are you getting the flesh from?
The nether?
Wait, you're void mining the nether?
Ender quarrying.
Does it have the module to take care of the lava?
It doesn't need that. We just want the rocks. We don't care about the lava. I mean,
Okay.
I just want this, right? I want to, because each one of these, this actually might not be fast enough. Oh no. This isn't fast enough. Really? Now I'm sad. I thought I had this problem solved.
Alright, it's my time to hit bed. Good night, guys.
See you, Felipe.
Have a nice one.
See ya. So yeah, I was going
I
over
lied.
all the new stuff. Like, okay, I mentioned the wetware.
Close.
I've mentioned the neutronium battery. What else have you guys done? Like, you guys just...
The MEBF now gets 5 times more power. These 16 Vulcani are sucking most of our passive juice. There's 8 million EU per tick right here. Tier 8 rockets sitting over here, looking pretty.
Oh yeah, we got a tier 8 rocket now.
This blue tower has doubled in height.
I thought this was only 1, and now there's like 4?
It was 2, and now there's 4.
When
earlier
was there
today.
2?
For the past, from before 10 a.m. today to after 2 days ago. It didn't last very long.
Okay, so the reason I didn't know there was a second one is because it was so smoggy here, I couldn't see it. I literally couldn't see it.
New update for you. I gave that thing a UHP muffler.
Is that why we can actually see blocks around here now?
Yeah, we're down to under 1 million pollution in this area now.
Oh, UHV mufflers. Okay.
Oh, can
right.
you do the sifting thing for Flatline? Your one sifter is now being a tremendous bottleneck to your Flatline performance. By tremendous bottleneck, I mean there's 1.7 million platinum salt dust that needs to be sifted.
I see. Okay, so why am I getting stainless steel casings?
Don't worry about it.
Why are you breaking my osmium thing?
It's slow. This should probably be a Mega DT, by the way. But yeah, like, if you could build the 3 of these, all the stuff is in the ME system, that would be greatly appreciated.
Okay, I was going to, like, do other things, but...
All at ZPM if you could. I think you have the power here, because that thing's only using barely an amp more than LUV.
I know there's 44 amps going through here. 42. 42 or 44 going through here. So, yeah.
Call it 50 now, you have enough to make 2 more at ZPM, so please, I beg of thee.
Okay. Okay.
Because we're down to 50,000 platinum again.
So I should swap this...
I also upgraded your furnace.
Okay, what have you not done?
Apparently fixed the platinum concentrate bottleneck. Oh, platinum concentrate is just bottlenecked by the machine, making platinum.
That's chemically inert. What are you? So
Hutch,
this is already
LCR...
a CPM.
What is?
This has 2 LUV energy hatches on it.
I'm aware.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so I'm saying 2 more of them at ZPM. 1 for each thing. Remember you said you wanted to do that?
I guess I do slightly remember mentioning that.
Because there's 1.9 million palladium salt and 1.7 million platinum salt, all waiting its turn politely, and currently this is eating palladium metallic powder, and it will not be done with that for 96 quadrillion fucking years.
Alright,
Also, this LCR is a bottleneck in platinum production, if you want to consider some method of fixing that, but I don't think there's a convenient one.
Alright, so we're at 31 channels on that one. Do I have any spare? It looks like I do. Okay.
Did you look at the automation on the... I sent you an image of that.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that later, because I have no clue what you're doing with that, by the way.
I kind of somehow managed to build it entirely backwards, because I was doing it off of memory, but it works, so I don't care. It wouldn't work for other applications, but it works for this one.
Alright, so I can branch off of here and bring it P to P here to cover the 2. Alright, so apparently our entire walkthrough of all the new things got derailed because Finn needs a sifter now.
I take pride in what I do.
So, Finn...
Immediate panic.
Finn is...
Oh, I can build the machines for you, actually. 1 second.
How can you build the machines for me?
It's called Skill Hotch.
Oh, God. You're just going to copy it.
You bet I am.
We never updated these mufflers, by the way. You just killed that machine. You covered the mufflers.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything you say is slanderous.
Where are the other mufflers? Did he seriously just... Oh God, Ben.
What? Look, your machine's built. I take pride in what I do, Hotch. And that's more of basically everything.
Yeah, I got to pull more parts out of here because apparently it's covering the AE components too. So I got...
No, I removed the AE components.
Did you remove the output bus
elsewhere.
down on the bottom?
Yep. Sure did.
Where is it at now?
Nowhere. It will need one. I'm a considerate guy, Hotch.
You can tell.
How do we never have enough sulfur?
You know, that's been a question of mine for a long time. And I've yet to find an answer.
You don't know of any location where maybe it's used particular. Oh, by the way, we need to reprocess some stuff for Knockline badly. Our Naquadiene should be chemically reacted into Naquita, which I'll set up, and then titanium, titanium tetrafluoride. I don't know if you've seen this, but it concerns me.
Well, I remember a certain individual was making titanium. Wait a minute, why is the titanium tetrafluoride not being processed? I thought that was monazite line.
Most assuredly is not.
Interesting.
It's produced by Naquita oxide mixture dust in the EBF.
I will give you permission to do what you need to with that. I thought I had those byproducts being processed.
Well, there is an EBF over here labeled low quality Naquita emulsion, but I think that's what makes it. I never finished. Oh, I was already working on that. Oh, cool. Look at me. I get to pick up where I left off.
He's fine,
Shining
everybody. He's fine.
Shining star of not having ADHD. Please, I swear, I definitely don't.
Yep. This is our fearless leader in getting a Stargate over here, who clearly has no mental issues whatsoever.
I am perfectly sane. And do not want to kill myself.
But you know what? You know what's great about this? People are watching, and this is fine. And it's great because I had zero plans today. I had none. I was just going around and noticing that there's so much new stuff. I was like, let's just talk about all the new stuff while I deal with all of the requests that I have pending.
If you need things to do.
Because Ryan's given me 8 million things to do, and then Finn is over here like, hey, Hotch. So, I need you to do all this stuff. And it's like, you know what? Okay, everyone needs me to build, I need to build things. I need to,
If you want, I can integrate those sifters, and you can do whatever you'd like. But last time I tried to mess with Flatline, you told me not to, so...
that's because he tried to improve it.
And those sifters would in fact be an improvement, so...
Yes, but the sifters would be set at UV tier, and this entire line would just be perpetually dead.
Yes, consider... By the way, quick warning for you. Please don't look at the power grid underneath the automation platform. I would not recommend looking at it. Knowing full well that you're in fact going to look at it now.
We actually had a conversation about that. So I was watching Vin.
Oh, did you?
I was watching Vin and Kat during their stream today while I was working, and they're on the Vanguard server. So they were going over stuff. And he's like, "Don't look," and I'm like watching him run cabling, and I'm looking at it. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's definitely a Finn job right there. That's Finn cabling." Right there. And he's like, wait a minute, what does that mean? What's a Finn job? And I explained to him the joys of working with you. And
my utterly perfect cabling?
Yeah,
I know.
Your
how did a ULV output bus get on this machine?
Your perfect cabling that somehow looks like the Kraken was released.
Oh, you shut off the component assembly lines, right? They're pretty and awesome.
Yeah, I did see that, actually. I was actually looking at it, and normally I will name these, but this one I don't fucking care because it's the local area. I'm just like, I just want it bound. I don't need to name it.
You saw what they do, right?
They make components. I know that much.
They do it 25% cheaper.
So I need... Can I pull out of here? No. So I need palladium salt dust. So... Let's click you, so you're on my list. All right, and then the other one is rhodium nitrate. So we'll click on you, so it appears on my list. All right, cool. So
we're still not very close to a stack of infinity blocks.
This is now palladium. This is now rhodium.
Hotch, do you actually want a UV crop synthesizer to synthesize crops with?
I do actually.
Did you never have the matter fabrication CPUs?
I have only.
They never got set up.
I only have so much time. I was building and ignoring all of the panic. Oh, there's no power. Of course.
What?
All right.
That's that the machine's not plugged in, right? Not that there's no power.
LUV superconductor, correct. Don't worry, I only voided palladium. It's fine.
Agreed. How much palladium do we have, actually?
Yes.
Why don't you smelt the... I guess it's an EBF, not a furnace.
So,
we have 500,000.
I am smelting the byproducts that are smeltable. There's reasons I do things. But at this point, we have reached an age where all of these systems need to be reevaluated. Because we're now at... Beforehand, it was fine to be passive, but now we're at peak consumption level. So we need to start going to... And I can't believe I'm going to fucking say this... bin levels of consumption and production. So...
Yeah, all these LCRs need to be megas.
Alright, so there we go. Those are processing now. Are you finally on platinum? You are on platinum. Are you in parallel mode? You are in batch mode. Ben was a good boy and batched everything. Alright. Are you happy, Nothing? Does this please you?
Not really. Because I didn't realize that the actual bottleneck is this LCR.
Well, what were you going to do with the other half of the lower ring?
Going to put active crafting stuff there. Why?
Well,
nothing's there. You can do whatever you want there if you like.
What if we started rebuilding Flatline down there?
Or at least the platinum part.
Well, you see this?
And this.
Like, we filled all of these drives. These drives are full.
Uh-huh, yeah. I'm aware. I had to add more.
So...
Although a lot of that's platinum and palladium salt that shouldn't be there.
Yeah. And this is... Even at this rate, we're not going to get through that. We can build a new system and just move the drives down, honestly.
I have a bad solution. I guess that would stop our rhodium production. How much rhodium do we actually need?
For rhodium plated palladium, a lot.
We have so much rhodium. We have so much. Actually, consider, Hotch. What if we had so much already? Have you thought about that? We have 160,000 of it already.
Okay.
And we only have 60,000 platinum.
How about this? How about this?
I need another 0 on that number.
All right. How about this? How about we double the ZPM buffer for the plat line? We double the ZPM wire here between the buffers. Okay. And then we split these lines and have, I guess, 3 of these lines going.
That's an easy solution.
Going to
Sure.
one buffer, and then the back area going to the other, and then we just add more sifters.
We just put more power through them.
Yeah, we could also redo this whole thing and put more power. Like, we just have to upgrade this whole line, and then put more
Well, we
power.
could just put more power through some of them.
So, but we would have to increase this. This would have to be at least 32 to put more power through. So, before you do it though, I recommend turning the machines off because we don't want to void like the Aqua Regia and so.
Why would I upgrade all of them?
So,
like, these LCRs do not need to be upgraded.
but
Except maybe this one, who can get 2 hatches and be 4 times as fast.
yeah.
These guys definitely need an upgrade. This guy needs an upgrade. And this guy needs an upgrade, but I don't know about any of the other machines here.
So basically, we're looking at upgrading this line.
Well, this machine. Why upgrade the whole line?
I mean, it's running. Don't hot swap the stuff.
Fun fact, you totally can do that on an active transformer if you have enough balls.
All right, I'm gonna go back to. So, other than the mega freezers, the neutronium compressor, you said you built this new component thing over here. What is this crab cluster that you got going on? It's like this component assembly line has like
This
crab
is a bad
legs.
idea, but I'm doing it anyways.
You're hot swapping my stuff, aren't you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, the last backup just finished, so
Hotch, I take pride in what I do.
I'm sure you do.
And that's not blow stuff up like that. I didn't, by the way. Okay, so I kind of built it backwards, but you know, you only live once, so it works. So their items go into A, there's an ME drive here.
Uh-huh.
B, there's a chest here, an ME chest here. Items go in there. These things are on a subnet connected to another subnet that's sort of hard to see, but it's here. I can show you more directly.
Okay. I see it.
Look at my screen.
Hold on.
You've got this subnet.
Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna...
You got this subnet.
Alright.
Then there's this one. This one gets turned on. Sorry, well, it should get turned on, but it doesn't because I somehow built it entirely backwards, which I'm proud of. So that it gets turned off if there's stuff in the tiers behind it. So if there's stuff in this one, every single one of these will turn off. If there's stuff in this one, every single one of these will turn off. It should be the other way around, such that only one of them are on at a time. I don't know how I built it backwards, but we're just not going to question that. And then these power this little subnet. And that subnet is basically just item and fluid transfer between this subnet and this one.
Okay.
And this one actually links to the input buses and hatches. So it can only see one set of items at a time.
I see.
It's like that circuit switcher that Dervon made, based off of my design, except I somehow did it entirely backwards, because I wasn't looking at a manual or anything.
This is both evil and genius at the same time.
That's how I felt when I first built the thing for my laser engravers.
And this is what you intend on building for all of our automations.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore?
The crafting input buffer will A, invalidate all of this when we get it, and B, crafting input buffer replaces most need for any of these nowadays.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Alrighty then. Well, you heard it here first. So,
Because I enjoyed when automation required stuff like this.
this is the crafting input buffer in multi-block form.
Yeah, it's a little bit less functional than the crafting input buffer, but it'll get you your components at a ridiculous rate of speed.
Yeah, I saw that you were really happy about that.
Yes, I am. It also means that our ass lines have way less work to do.
Yeah, because like almost all of our assembly line stuff was components. Now that I think about it.
Exactly.
All right. So component assembly lines by Finn. Tune in later when he has to move this and is crying for about 3 hours.
The matter manipulator will do it all.
Finn is like, never fear, matter manipulator is here.
They also, each one uses 8 million EU per tick.
I see. How's our power actually doing?
We're fuel negative at the moment, which is why I want more sulfur and more sulfuric acid, but we're still very positive.
How far are we from the void pump?
Unfortunately, bad news for you, void pump will not help.
Even if we put down multiples on multiple...
The void pump is only as fast as the current tier of drill. 4 of the current tier of drill is not fast enough for us. And each void pump requires 2 million EU per tick. So we'd have to dump like 12% of our power into pumping more fluid.
So we just need more sulfur.
More sulfur, more oxygen, yeah. In a more efficient manner, I suppose. But I am now curious where all of our sulfur goes.
It should be over here.
Is it? It better not be voiding.
It's not voiding yet. But that's the sulfur, right?
Yes, that somebody upgraded at one. Wait, what?
Oh, I was emptying a sulfur chest into there.
When?
I don't know.
I love lack of communication.
3 months ago, when I upgraded it from a chest 1 to a chest 2, because I'm the one who upgraded this.
Real quick.
This was before the Fin field even existed.
Real quick, you should come to me.
Where is me? Where is me? Where
Enemy drive section.
Okay. Where are you at? Yeah.
Did that one.
You did this one?
Yeah, platinum metallic powder used to live there, but we have no platinum metallic powder anymore, so it's gone.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
What happened to my garden?
whatever we process it all immediately now. So we have it peaked at about the number I expected it to. We have 7.4 million gypsum dust right now.
Are we running out of endstone? Is this endstone garden not keeping up? No, there's 2 million endstone in here. Why is it not seeing the endstone? This subnetwork bug is going to drive me insane. Endstone's whitelisted. It's bidirectional. Why is the system not seeing that we have a ton of endstone? Emit when levels are above or equal to limit. It is above the limit. So why is this not turning on? It is disabled. Oh my god. I'm going to kill somebody. Alright, it's fixed. We're gonna start having platinum metallic powder again.
Yeah, and the new and juiced flatline will process all of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thumbs up. What have I already been graded on in this course? I have a 0 in the proposal I submitted that hasn't been graded yet. Cool. Love that for me.
Wait, they gave you a 0 in something you're not even graded in yet?
Yeah.
This is fine. This is amazing. Oh, you know what? We can hold so much more seed oil now. We're just going to turn this on. Well, actually, these are running constantly. Do we even have enough power for me to turn this on? This all needs to be redone. Everything needs to be redone. This whole line. What are you? You're Ivy. Alright. So you said we are fuel negative because there's not enough sulfur.
Not enough sulfuric acid, whether that comes from us producing more sulfur or us building more pumps and moving them more frequently, I do not mind.
It shows the 9.4 million sulfur in the system, but you weren't seeing the 9.4 million sulfur is what you're telling me.
No, I am. We just need a lot of it.
Well, let's start using it because the netherrack. Okay, so this is the other thing we got to do. So I have a centrifuge here, just centrifuging netherrack. Okay, right here. That's all it does. That's its sole purpose. It never turns off. It is always and forever centrifuging netherrack dust. Okay, I'm producing netherrack dust over here, and I do believe I am overproducing. Let me check. Where are you? Yeah, we are capped on netherrack dust, so we're actually producing more than I can process, and these are max statted crops.
1 million sulfur will last 1.7 hours.
Okay.
Are you sure you want me to hook that up and watch what happens?
I want you to.
I will.
I want you to also. I want to also increase our netherrack processing.
I know some source of netherrack you can use. I made it just for that purpose, actually.
No. I have a full crop that's overflowing and voiding.
Okay. I will build this large chemical reactor right now.
The netherrack dust is voiding. So if you can build a better way of processing it into sulfur.
My God, this. Oh, fuck! This is horrifying. Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
Because
I need those.
Per cycle, we get a 99% chance for sulfur.
Or, please.
And it gives us redstone and coal. I wish there was a larger centrifuge, but we don't have that. So...
It simply doesn't exist.
And if we need to... Like, I made the 20 farms, so I can build farms for things just for the fuel system. Hey, SCP.
Hey, Hotch. You should come to the... Hey, Lucas. You should come to the fuel system. You should look at the very clear chunk pattern that you can see in the pollution. No valid.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. That's funny. There we go. See, you guys see pollution and land destruction. What Finn and I see, we see progress.
What happened? Why are these... Oh, right. Okay, that happened. Cool.
That's amazing. Are you fixing machines?
No, I don't know what happened to the machines that caused them to power fail in the first place, so I can't fix them.
They probably needed maintenance.
None of these are in need of maintenance.
No, but other machines probably took all the power because they need maintenance.
These machines are on a dedicated line. Oh, unless... Oh, yeah, that's it. That's an expensive fix.
Oh, look!
I'm willing to dump that much stuff into this.
Your power thing needs maintenance.
How much cosmic neutronium is this?
Why does it need cosmic neutronium?
10% of our supply.
But yes, the Finn
And
style
20%
of building
of our
is
diamonds.
definitely unique. It is.
Fuck it.
It is unique. You know, I should actually just, like, announce my stream in GTNH. I didn't even bother doing that today because it was, like, unplanned. It was completely unplanned. When are we going to do the neutronium chainsaws and all of these so they never die?
What? These are better than neutronium chainsaws.
What are they?
Tritanium.
Oh, they're tritanium. Okay.
Remember, I built our Fusion Mark II in one night because I wanted tritanium for saws? Our first ingots of tritanium are in these chainsaws.
Yeah, like, Finn was like, okay, Hotch, I need a Fusion Mark II. Why? Because chainsaws. I'm like, okay, I can't argue this.
These are still at 100% durability, Hotch, and they've made us trillions of European Unions, which is, frankly, too many.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got Ryan started on your tree. So you're gonna
fun.
You're gonna have the 80 logs per cycle tree soon. The
We could cut this number down to a fourth of this and have 4 times as many chainsaw time.
Well, or what we could do is we can keep this and we can expand. Okay, hear me out, but wood vinegar.
I am
wood
already
vinegar.
fully... Oh. I thought you wanted to quadruple our nitrobenzene supply. I thought we were on the same page here.
Oh, well, we can do that too. I mean, but we gotta solve
wood vinegar.
We gotta solve our sulfur problem first.
Does wood vinegar make a lot of sulfur?
Good question.
It makes no wood. It makes none.
Yeah,
Cool.
it makes none. I think netherrack is going to be our best bet. So I'm gonna if you get me the seed breeder thing, I will get one of the good seeds and start breeding it, cloning it.
If you set up the 2 matter fabrication CPUs running at UHV power, I will get you that.
That's the thing for the UU matter, right?
Yes.
One for UU and one for what's the other
2
thing?
for UU.
Just
Two
ignore
for-
just ignore the accelerant.
Yeah, it's 4 times lower, but shrug. UU amplifier is expensive.
It's 4 times slower. So we could dedicate one to amplifier, and that one that's using amplifier would produce twice the amount as the 2 without, based off of your math.
Only if we can make enough UU amplifier.
We need something...
Which it looks like we could at a similar power tier, but we'd need enough scrap, and I don't think we have enough scrap, so...
Yeah, we would need a way... Well, it has a recycler built into it, so we just need to feed items to it, right?
No. You have to give it scrap. And I just don't... we can't scrap cobble or stone or anything like that. I don't think we have the items to scrap.
Well, that's why I was scrapping salt.
How about when we get the tree, you might be able to scrap wood. This will produce 4 times more than it needs, and it makes a lot of wood. More wood than I know how to handle.
Scrapping wood. All right.
Wink.
More wood than you know how to handle. I don't know. I think you could take a lot of wood. There's a joke there somewhere.
I should... What year is it? Okay,
What year is it?
Brother, I've been dealing with modern politics all day. I'm not happy.
Wait, why are you dealing with modern politics?
Because it's important to my life.
Modern politics is important to building rockets.
Yeah, like if Donald Trump decides to double the military budget basically, or build a missile defense system or something I think is stupid, I'll probably get a job in the defense industry.
If he does something that I think is stupid, I'm getting a job and supporting this shit. Got it.
If he does something that I think is stupid, I'm not gonna deny the fact that he'd be paying me hundreds of thousands of dollars. It may be stupid, but I can't control what he does, and if he's gonna do something stupid, I might as well profit from it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what's the worst he can do? Kill you before you use the profit?
Yes.
My channel's gonna get flagged so fucking quick. Just from
You're
this
welcome.
joke. Like, I think now, if you discuss anything like that, you have to, like, have a political flag or something like that. It's a good thing I don't have ads on my channel.
Uncertainty. I'm not very certain as to how this works. SI system. I do know how that works.
So, I had fun today. Like, I'm sitting here finally getting into modern code bases. So, for those who know, I work as a software architect, software developer. I design systems and stuff. But for the last, like, I guess ever since my brain injury, I've been a maintenance node. And I've been dealing with just maintaining old code bases. And I'm now getting into doing modern stuff again. And I'm dealing with a proprietary system that my company has built. Okay, so it is a proprietary learning software. We're redoing the entire front-facing experience, and I'm sitting here looking at how they built all of these controls because they built it all in Blazor. And this is my first time like looking at Blazor components, because the last time I worked on anything that was .NET related was an Umbraco project like 5 years ago. No, I recently did one for another company, but I'm not allowed to mention who they are. I did do that one recently within the last 2 years. But I haven't had to do anything with Blazor. Blazor was 5+ years ago. Like, in fact, it might have even been longer than that. It might have been when Razor and Blazor were first coming out. Like, it was that new. And so I'm sitting here looking at these components for the first time. And I'm just kind of like staring at what they were building. And how they built this to where everything was an active component, which, by the way, they've learned since then that this is a bad idea. But at the time, they didn't know any better. And now that we're doing the overhaul, like, I'm a foreigner in this project. I didn't design this project. But the guy who did is brilliant. And he's one of my fellow team leads, and we're sitting here going over stuff, and I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm like looking at how all the different components and stuff are all Blazor components instead of just like divs with CSS grids and things of that nature. So I'm sitting here staring at all this, and I'm looking at everything they got in here. And I'm like going down the rat's nest of components, because it's like component inside component inside component inside component. It's just everything's a component. There's just components everywhere. It's componentception. It's like a Phineas or wiring job of components. And well, it's not quite that bad, but but you get the idea. It was just forever, and I'm like, I'm just sitting here looking at it, it's like, okay, so I finally got to the component part you were talking about, and I see it's infested with squirrels. Because it's just like everywhere. It has taken me forever to nest down in all of this stuff. This is what I have to deal with tomorrow. I have to rip all of that out and rebuild it. And build it the right way. And figure out what of these components needs to be kept and what's being thrown away. And I know nothing about Blazor components. Like, my initial thought when I saw this is, I'm just going to rip all this out and build it in standard HTML5, CSS, and just feed in the data using Blazor tags, because there's no reason for all, like, it's all static. There's no reason for it to be a component. It's not updating in real time. It's updating on page level, which is asynchronous, so it'll get the update anyway. So I don't understand why it's in components. But that's what I'm going to be dealing with tomorrow, Finn. Is that, and trying not to break things. This is why I wasn't online much today, is because I finally got to that part of this project, and I'm just like, well, that's a thing.
Megapascal per meter square. Okay, I see what's going on. Jesus. That sounds like a good tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And then at the same time as I'm dealing with all of this and realizing that there's a good chance I'm going to be working late nights, I'm also like, you know what? Maybe I should stream more. Like, I don't think I'm streaming enough. And, like, I was hesitant on streaming today because I'm in rare form. So, like, my filter is almost non-existent. Like, I normally wouldn't be picking on Finn as much as I am today. My filter is essentially off. I have almost no fucks to give today. And, like, normally I try to be a very positive individual, but I just got done, like, looking at all the drama online. And looking at...
What flavor of drama? Who's drama?
Oh, God. There's everything, okay? You have... Okay, so you have, like, what I call the 3 subsets of internet, like, cesspool toxicity, okay? And those 3 subsets fall under Reddit drama, Twitter / Blue Sky / X drama, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? And then you have YouTuber drama, or content creator drama, alright? Because apparently, even though we're all content creators, and we're all doing the same thing, we all have our jobs. I'm also a software developer, so it's like, that's my actual job. But, like, apparently content creators can't just have, you know, respect for each other. No, they have to have these organized little tribes and their favorites. And they have to shit on each other all day. Instead of promoting an atmosphere of positivity and trying to build people up, they want to tear everyone else down to make themselves look good. Okay? This is my analysis. It's not everybody. Okay? It's not everybody. But according to YouTube, all the big ones are doing this shit. And I'm like, why? Like, why is this a thing? Like, why can't people just, you know, laugh, play video games, enjoy life, cheer people on, cheer each other on? Like, why is there always this, like, competition? And maybe it's my old man, like, mentality. Maybe I'm too old to understand. It's a possibility.
Everybody hates each other now.
But there's a lot of hate online. And it's like my YouTube feed is just fucking flooded with this shit. And I'm like, I have to manually look around for content that doesn't involve drama. And
how many meters per century? What a useless determination of distance.
Is it the speed of light calculations?
Meters per century is like, if, like, do not give me the value, like, my car speedometer better not be in meters per century or I'll have an issue.
Okay, now hear me out, Finn. Okay, hear me out. But if we adjust your car odometer to be meters per century, and then you had to take that number to the frickin', oh, what the fuck is the Department of Motor Vehicles. And it's like some obscene fraction of a number. And you get to write it out in that fractional constant and then walk off as they have to figure it out. Tell me you would not be smiling.
I would be.
See, you're not thinking of it in the right way, okay? You're not thinking of it in the right way. Okay, when it comes to stuff like that, that means there's an engineer out there who really got trolly.
This is my homework.
Well, I mean, you are trying to build ourselves a new future in space. Like, I really would like that crater side property in Mars sometime within my lifetime.
Too bad I'm buying it all.
Yeah. I think Elon Musk beat you to
that. He hasn't been there yet, and it's finders keepers.
Jeff Bezos will come in with his space stick rocket and claim it all.
Hotch, I've made a second neutronium energy cell.
That is amazing. Which network are you putting it on?
The power system.
Awesome. I am happy for you.
It's the reason why I think I lost power. I think something at one point wanted some... I need to talk quieter. Cool.
What's wrong? You're getting looked at?
I mean, I'm in my own private room, but I assume other people are hearing me and are unhappy.
I see.
And I don't like making other people unhappy.
That's the thing. I don't really either. And, I mean, my comments about the whole internet drama thing is going to make people unhappy. Like, I would prefer that people can be jovial and enjoy company despite differences. But it's like, things have become so tribal today. From, like, when I was younger compared to when I was younger. Like, things are very politically charged, very tribal. And nobody can accept people, including their differences. It's all...
Politically charged? Never.
You have to be a certain way. You have to think a certain way. And if you don't think that certain way, you're automatically the enemy. And that just doesn't work in a functioning society. It just doesn't work. And I just don't know how we got here. I don't know why it's this way.
Has problems, don't we all?
Mm.
Not enough output? Oh.
Alright, so I gotta get this done. And then I need to add variants to it. Then I need to clone it with the Widget, the matter manipulator, paste it all over the flarking place, flip it, paste it on top, cover the next two areas, then copy this section, bring it over to the B area, and paste it there as well. But yeah. I'm just thinking of all that needs to be done this week.
Absolutely nothing needs to get done.
Well, that's what's probably going to get done. I mean, we're going to make a lot of progress and no progress all at the same time. It's going to be the Schrodinger's Minecraft.
That's the best type of progress, though.
Yeah, like simultaneous progress and no progress.
Okay, I need to turn off... This machine needs oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Cool.
So... But yeah, so my feed is completely full of this stuff. And I'm just looking for something fun to watch while I'm eating my Korean food. And all it is drama. It's court drama, and it's like YouTuber drama. It's Reddit drama. It's, oh my god, the world is ending because, you know, the corporation no longer follows my exact mode of thinking. And I'm just like, they're a corporation. They never followed your mode of thinking. They're simply saying whatever gets you to open your wallet and give them money. That's their entire purpose. The corporations are sociopathic by nature. Like, it's been defined. But this is a world-shattering view to some people. And I just don't... It doesn't compute.
Oh, that's so much smoother and nicer. Oh, it's making a smooth and even million liters per second now. Oh,
Do you need a towel?
beautiful. Huh?
Did it just register what I said?
No, I simply didn't hear you.
Oh. I asked if you needed a towel.
I might.
You were a little too excited there.
These machines are getting automated so well. I've wanted to do them correctly since I built them, and I now can. The technology, Hotch, it's improved.
Yes. We are hitting endgame tier. I know. I never thought I would see this day with this pack. Like, we even hit... Like, we got our T8 rocket. I think we mentioned that. We're now...
I'm not trying to imply any correlation, but I'm just saying it did happen literally 1 month after I returned to playing again.
This is true. Because I've been focusing on building, and you're just, like, more faster.
Believe it or not, though, Hotch, more faster generally gets you things more faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's crazy, but it does usually work.
The other thing, though, is I convinced Ryan to come back as well, and getting bees operational was a major milestone.
Was Ryan not playing for a while?
No, it was just me. When you went on college, Cage Yen stopped for college. Ryan stopped because he wanted to do other things. Like, it was just me keeping the series going. And I was keeping things afloat, doing content, making progress slowly, but I'm one person. And I work a lot. And on top of that, I'm dealing with all of my health issues, too. So, I mean, not just the brain issue, but it's like I deal with depression on occasion too. You know, like, so I go through periods where I don't even want to look at anything. And it was a long period. And finally, I'm just like, I need to get some of these fuckers to come back online. So I was like, okay, Ryan, I need bees. I need you to come back and do bees. And he slipped up and said, if you can automate mutagen, I'll come back and do bees. I had it done that day. Before he even went to bed, there was mutagen coming out of those machines. Then he was like, I think his only response was, oh, fuck. And like Felipe was in the call with us when he said that, and Felipe was like, you fucked up, mate. You fucked up, mate. You don't understand how long he's been waiting. He's like, you can't cheat him. You know you can't cheat death. You can't cheat him. You're stuck. I was like, yes. Yes. But yeah, like, I don't know why this is like so stuck in my head today. But yeah, the whole internet drama thing, like, it's gotten to the point where it's all the algorithm feeds. And now I'm like having to manually search for like cat videos and stuff. Because
no, man has fallen. We have to manually search for cat videos.
I had to manually search for cat videos because the algorithm is like, you're not stressed enough. Here's some drama.
This is the end of the universe.
Like, Google, YouTube, seriously, how bad is it that I have to search for cat videos? I have to look for it. Yes! Yes, I had to look for cat videos. I had to actually look. Cat videos is like 48% of the internet. Cat/dog/pet videos is 48% of the internet. 50% is porn, and 2% is everything else. And somehow, the algorithm is only feeding me garbage.
That only adds up to 52%. What's the other 48?
I said 48% is cat dog / pet videos. 50% is porn, prawn, whatever. And then the other 2% is all the other stuff.
I see.
So, of the entire internet, of the entire internet. And I'm probably going to get flagged for saying the P word, but it's an adult channel. I can say the word.
Newton meter kilogram per minute squared.
What are they going to do? Demonetize my non-monetized video?
Minutes to second, 160. Square it.
So, which, by the way, time for cheesy plug. If you guys are watching me on YouTube and you like my bullshitting content, click the subscribe button. It's free, and it gets my number higher so they can actually start paying me for being a dick. So yeah, I had to actually search for cat videos today. Fortunately,
the world might be over.
The world might be over. Fortunately, I still get Nightcore feeds once in a while because I do have my Nightcore playlist. I listen to a lot of angry German music. I will admit, I like listening to Nightcore. I like fast beat music.
Meters per meter? What is this strain?
Meters per meter? What? Do they not English?
I typed that. My brain is doing this homework and talking to you simultaneously, and I'm bad at multitasking.
Look, you have ADHD. I don't understand why you think that you could do this. I've had ADHD for years. I gave up. I still try,
none of those answers are on here. Uh-oh. What's doing it to me? The 60 seconds in a minute. Yeah, that's what's doing it to me. That fraction's backwards. Minute on top. No, that's correct.
This is the sultry sounds of Phineasaur doing homework.
Excuse you?
Tune in weekly.
Minutes
for more
on the top. Per 60 seconds. Good. Kilograms to slug. Slug on the bottom, kilogram on top. Cool. Love it for us. Love it. We love where that's going. That's in kilojoules. Cool.
I should totally just record you going off on your homework and.
How am I still wrong? This is unacceptable.
Just turn it into a video in of itself.
15. I converted to joules.
I guarantee you, people would watch it. Especially if they could see your face freaking out in the process.
This is the simplest problem ever as well.
I guess I've curated my algorithm as my feed is exclusively what I want, including many cat videos. Yeah, I think what I need to do is I need to, my problem... Okay, so I know what my problem is. So, you know how YouTube has those YouTube recommendations, and when you leave a video on, it's going to go to the next, quote, recommended video. Alright? So my problem is like I said, I have ADHD, and I'll get up mid-video, just leave it running, because it's background noise anyway. And I'll just leave it running, and I'll go to get a drink, but while I'm getting the drink, I'm like, oh, I need to clean this part of the kitchen, so I'll clean the kitchen. Oh, the doggo wants my attention. I go outside, and I throw the squirrel around for the doggo. And then I'll come back in, and 6 hours have passed, or 4 hours have passed, or whatever, and it's just been rolling video after video after video. So now the algorithm thinks I like all this bullshit. I've had Latino videos pop up on my thing. I don't speak Spanish. I don't know how this ended up on my feed. But I think that's what it is I just let it run, and whatever has been popular or trending at the time, according to the algorithm, popped up. And I no longer get anything from any of my subscriptions. I have to manually go to my subscriptions and check if they have new videos now. Because none of my subscriptions are in my recommendations anymore. It's all just whatever is trending now.
Oh, by the way, I'm redoing our crafting CPUs.
Okay, so you turned autoplay off and pruned it. See, I haven't done that yet, and I think that's what I need to do. I need to spend a day like doing that. Because like the stuff I want to see, I want to know when like my friends are doing content. I want to know when Threefold's doing content, or Alla, or Jinx. I want to know when they're doing content. I want to know when Nine's doing content. I want to know when like Vin and Kat are doing content, and the rest of the Vanguard team. I want to cheer them on. I want to know like when John Oliver comes on with another sexy last week tonight video. Okay? Because like I don't know if you guys have seen John Oliver, but yes, I'm not gay, but I would make out with him. Like,
no, I'm not gay, but like, come on.
It's John Oliver. And I think he would approve of this. But like, I want to know when this stuff comes on. And it's just, I need to sit down and just be like, okay, look, robot, we need to talk. All right, we need to talk. First, more cat videos. But like, I like music videos. I like my cartoons. Like, I'll admit, I watch cartoons. I love animations. I love my cartoons. I mentioned I have ADHD, right? I think ADHD and cartoons go hand in hand because we are a living cartoon character. And one of them is now building rockets. So
hey, that was at me, I think.
So say what you will of that scenario.
Look at feet pound slug.
But yeah,
slug.
like I need to go through and just completely redo my entire algorithm because it's just I don't get it. I don't get why
1 kilogram
that
is 1 slug.
The drama
Kilograms.
content is what is the prevalent
bottom.
content now. But I think, like, as a society, we're starting to feed off of the drama. Like, it's just constant. And the thing is it's so negative because it puts you in a constant state of, like, being upset or stress or, you know, being on edge. It's just not a positive thing. But at the same time, it's like watching a car wreck. We can't look away when it shows up.
That's probably correct. What is that one? That's 3 meters. Yeah, I flipped that. Okay, cool. For a very large data set, some stuff is true.
So
64.
You know, I'm amused at Finn doing his homework in the streaming channel while we're doing this because of the fact that the random things you just spout out matches a little too well with the conversation.
Welcome to engineering, Hodge.
Yeah, there's a reason I got out of it. Did you know once upon a time I was actually following... I think I told you this. I was following your degree. And
yeah, we discussed this.
And I failed one of my finals. And the professor couldn't understand because I knew what the concepts were. When he asked me the formula and concept, I don't remember it now. At the time I did, but I remember the test was A equals B, explain. And Finn, in engineering, and specifically in physics, what is A and what is B?
I mean, that sounds more like a math test, but A is probably amps, and B is probably the Boltzmann constant.
So this was dealing with physics. So
Huh?
um
Where are you seeing oxygen from?
and now he's back on
Excuse you?
now he's back
How?
on this. So
This is a storage bus and an interface. Where are
in
you
my
getting
mind,
oxygen? I'm not questioning.
in my
that.
mind, A and B were undefined, and there was no way of defining them because they were variables.
Yeah, that's valid. But
My professor at that point told me the change from being engineering to computer engineering. He told me to change my degree completely.
computers aren't real, Hotch.
Because he said
You
my
should know
brain functions better on that. And he was right. Like, I think like a computer.
I would like to pre-apologize to your sugar and sulfur levels, Hotch.
You know what? I built the stuff for you. So if you use it all and I can't build more until later, I mean, it is what it is. And I mean, you said we need to start producing upwards of 650 per second, right?
0.8 million liters of sulfuric acid per second?
Yeah.
That's enough for an equivalent amount of benzene, by the way.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, we don't make that much benzene to be... Oh my god, that means the benzene machine's gonna kick on.
SCP Spy says, I failed my Calc 3 final, but I still got a B in the course. I have just started on the path of nuclear engineering degree. That's awesome. Nuclear engineering's fun. Nuclear engineering's fun. I would love to be able to delve into that, but... If I had my choice, I would have a pocket reactor right in my backyard.
Hotch, I might need a third turbine over here. Could you please make another 12 rotors? 12 blades. Because now this is going to be running continuously until it's out of sulfuric acid, like... Oh, it's already made 250 million sulfuric acid. Oh, and it's running out of oxygen. Oh, God. Oh. That's, oh no.
Give me a minute.
Well, it was fun knowing the oxygen while it lasted.
You just need 12?
Yeah. Okay, now I need to upgrade stuff over here because I didn't do the math to account for the oxygen that this would eat. Ugh.
Once this produces all of the ender eyes, it will click on and I'll start producing all of your stuff. Alright, there we go.
A manufacturer of tape measures selected a random certain number of pieces and measured them with a precision ruler. The mean length is found to be 6.02 feet with a standard deviation of 0.0625 feet. Assuming the lengths of the parts are normally distributed, what is the 90% confidence uncertainty interval for the mean of the following sample size? 15 pieces.
Please show your work, class. Write it all down and show your work. Because we're going to be double checking this. There will be a test at the end of the stream.
Chat's getting tested on fucking...
Immediately everyone leaves! Immediately everyone leaves.
But why? It's just uncertainty analysis.
Isn't there enough uncertainty? Like, we're discussing your calculus and physics homework while I'm building, and we're also having my old man rants about the bullshit on the internet today.
We have 117 ZPM field generators? How much platinum is this?
We don't look at those numbers, Finn. And that sounds like a Finn craft now that I think about it.
That is two separate people crafting two things that needed field generators at the same time, and that means each person made a stack of field gens because component assembly line.
Gotcha. Question, Finn. Where are we on Americium?
We have unlimited functionally. Why?
Okay. Just checking. Because I need it for your turbines. Because I have to manually grab these blocks and put them in the melter because of the recursive crafting thing. But once they're in the reason we don't have it automatically going into the melter is because the blocks are used for blood magic stuff too.
Cool. Now these are using more power, but that means I need more power over here, and overall everybody needs more power because power.
Because power, yeah. That
I guess I'm
sounds
currently
right.
positive. I bet you this shut off? Oh, no, you're still running. You should be out of oxygen, though. How are you not out of oxygen? You have 15 million, you have 4 million. Yeah, okay, you're out of oxygen.
Yeah, 15. No, 4. No. It's gone. Why don't you hook up
money is gone.
Why don't you hook up a thing to siphon off of the overflow from the old benzene system that isn't functioning anymore, but it's just producing infinite.
It produces
oxygen?
Functionally none over there.
Well, I mean, it would be it would be a drop in the massive chasm that is your mall, but like, it would still be something. Like, I don't even call that place the benzene place. It's just the Mall of Finn. It's where fluids and materials go to die and turn into benzene.
We make 24 million liters per second of oxygen over here. Although, at this very moment, nitrobenzene is running full bore. Like, the mega chemical reactor is just crafting. Currently, because it got a sulfuric acid backlog. So it's like, if you look at our sulfuric acid or a nitrobenzene number, it's increasing right now. If you take a look at it.
$35 billion and climbing. Because sometimes there's just not enough nitrobenzene. So yeah, I was thinking wood vinegar for byproducts. Apparently you're thinking more benzene.
Yes, obviously.
Good to know. Good to know.
Although I would like UHV capacitor first. I'd like 2 of them more specifically. But
only 2?
1 for the main net, 1 for this net. Infinite wireless energy transfer is convenient. Oh, never mind. We couldn't possibly hit the amount of power required to do any wireless energy transfer.
Why is that?
Darn. You need a certain amount of power for it to actually get added to your wireless network.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we could make 60 trillion EU. We can make 60 trillion EU.
We could totally make 60 trillion.
Huh? We make like 2 billion a second when all the turbines are spinning. That number was wrong.
The 12 turbines are crafting now, by the way.
You know, like 2 billion when the turbines are spinning, so If we call that 100 trillion that we need, that's 1,000 seconds with 2 more zeros. That's like 3 days. We could do that. Oh, but then we need another 60 trillion to go in the other one. Oh, that's like a week straight of spinning turbines. What was this guy doing with tape measures?
You know what I'm noticing though, as I'm like building and I'm looking at all these shapes? I think I really am a little OCD. I think I picked up OCD from one of my exes as a habit. So
congratulations.
Yeah, so people don't know much about my personal life, but like my wife, like she's actually my third. The second one doesn't really count. It wasn't even a year, and like I caught her cheating on me and all sorts of stuff. It was messy. But my first wife, like she was the girl next door. I married the girl next door, quite literally. And she was a little OCD. And I found that I actually have a lot of her mannerisms now. Like it's been years since I've seen or encountered her in any way, but I find that a lot of the things that she does, I do. And I don't have all of it, fortunately. Like I don't collect junk and have it build up. But
you collect junk and don't have it build up.
I'm actually throwing stuff away now. Because I save boxes for things like video games, electrical components, computers. I save the boxes for those, like in case I have to send the computer in or I need to RMA a component, I'll have the box for it. But otherwise, like, I don't save anything. But she would save everything. She would save like receipts and wrappers. And it was a little obsessive compulsive. But what I notice is I need symmetry in everything. Like I need some sort of order, some sort of symmetry. And which is why my wiring is so clean when I do it. And then I come in and Finn's like, don't worry, I'll fix it. And inside, I'm like...
I hope I can help you break some bad habits.
But at the same time, like, people are like, if this bothers you so much, why do you play with them? I was like, because, to be honest, I need to be bothered. I need to be pushed beyond my limits, outside of my boundaries. You know, I need to embrace this chaos.
Side note, if I do anything that actually annoys you, please tell me and I will stop doing it.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. The only thing I get frustrated on is when I actually have a set plan for a stream and I hop on and then you hop on within 5 minutes and that plan just gets Thanos snapped out of my hand and just turns to dust and fades away, and then I look back at my hand and there's a squirrel like going
Have you considered not having set plans? Might help.
Is it weird to write with a mouse on a computer instead of typing? It depends. It depends. Do you also draw on your computer?
Is that from SCP?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, it depends, because I know people who can write cursive that way, and I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Like, I have to have, like, that little digital pencil thing to be able to draw and write cursive and things of that nature. And honestly, I don't even think I could properly write cursive anymore. Like, I've been typing for so long.
Hey, Hotch, we're running out of sugar.
That sounds like a you problem.
I'm just gonna hope this drain isn't continuous. Oh, we're also 1,000,000 sulfur shorter than last time I checked this number. Uh-oh.
Hey, Finn. Hey, Finn.
Yeah? Yeah.
Your turbine's already.
Thank you.
I would like you guys to look at this bottom number here called items stored on sugar beets. And I would like you to notice how quickly it's going down. Oh, you can't even see it on screen, can you? The chat's covering it. Boo! Hold up. Hold on. You can't even see that glorious number. Here, let me close chat box temporarily, okay? We've disabled the chat box so you can see this glorious number here called sugar beets. Now, I produced this at an insane level already. And I would like to point out that this sugar beet number is dropping exponentially. Alright? The sugar beets are going down like crazy. I'd like to also point out that the sugar number is dropping exponentially. Alright?
You told me to set this machine up, so any of the side effects are on you.
Sugar beets extracted produce 8 sugar per beet. He's going through thousands, tens of thousands of sugar beets. Multiply that by 8, that's how much sugar he's going through. Now, each bit of sugar
It's all going into 3 machines, too.
32 sugar. So 4 sugar beets. Every 4 sugar beets is 25 buckets of oxygen. Okay? And he's going through tens of thousands. And it's not enough.
There's a reason I didn't set this up.
We've actually calculated. We've actually sat down and calculated. We've done calculations. We sat down, we did math. There were numbers involved. Which I know is weird. Numbers? Math? Wow! Oh my god! But we sat down and we did numbers. And we realized that Finn's oxygen consumption is like at a cataclysmic level. Okay? We can't even pump out gases out of a gas giant fast enough to keep up with his consumption. Alright? Like, there's just so much consumption going on there. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. What is the most stored item so far? That's actually a good point.
Meat.
The most stored item is mincemeat. The most stored fluid is nitrogen. And
Nitrogen conveniently comes from the air.
At a cool 778 billion. Followed second by hydrogen. And third by nitrobenzene. We also have a good amount of argon.
Sulfur is down 600,000 since I last looked.
Yeah. We have 1 billion mercury now? Where did that come from? Like, when did we actually get...
Cinnabar.
I finally processed the cinnabar. Okay.
Although, I'm still thoroughly curious what the fuck you're doing with our redstone.
I'm centrifuging it.
Why?
We can up that number if you need more redstone.
I'd like it to not be at 1 million at all times. I'd like some more, yeah.
How much more?
Why are you centrifuging it, is my question.
Because I want things like sulfur, and it's our source of silicon.
There's other sources of silicon.
True.
Like the millions of silicon dioxide we have and should probably stop voiding.
But silicon dioxide makes good recycling material for UU amplifier.
But we're not using UU amplifier anymore, so we don't have enough recycling matter.
Yeah, we are.
Consider.
Yeah, we are. We're using it.
We should stop.
All right, let me set this. What number would you like the redstone to be at?
0 to that.
At a 0.
Help Alex William with his calc homework? Yeah, I can do that, fam.
All right, so we'll keep 10 million redstone. I wonder how well your item flux would model randomness or a market. Interesting. It depends. It depends. Like, we have a lot of crazy stuff going on. Like, we need to exponentially increase our ore processing. I know that needs to be done. And what else did we need to upgrade? It was the plot line, the ore processing. Is the passive tungsten and titanium still okay?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, so that's still okay. So really our problem is just ore processing in general at this point. Alright, Finn, you know how I was talking about adding discs outside of the hexagons that we could just have buildings and stuff on, like large buildings?
Yeah?
We might want to dedicate one such facility to ore processing.
Ore processing will be a single multi soon.
Well, that's true. But how many of those multis are we going to have? Like, I think we're going to have a lot of them.
Like 8.
8? Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna have to tear all this out. I gotta remember to do that. Move it to its own thing. Actually, you know what? Once I finish this building, well, crap, I need to copy it and move it. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Okay, so... I can finish the design of this grid. And then what I can do is... Nah, I'm going to have to move this. No matter what I do, I'm going to have to move it. To move the stuff, because it's going to void everything. I was thinking I could copy and just have, like, one floating in space here. And, like, I can just copy it and, you know, spin it around and bloop. And I have a section. But I would have to delete it at some point. Which I guess wouldn't be hard to do. Or I can just move it. I can save it as the last one, and then once everything's in position, I can move it. Yeah, I could do that. Rotate it and move it. Because moving has transform, right? Set mode. Moving. No, you just have cut and paste. You don't have transform. Copy has transform. Okay, so if I copy it and I prepare it for the last place, then I can just move it. But we will have to remove the power spine and stuff. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Is Finn building anything important right now? Doesn't look like it. I'm thinking of possibly killing the entire power grid.
Can you stop? What? Why am I helping everyone else with their homework instead of doing mine?
Yeah, why are you helping everyone else with their homework instead of doing your own thing? Why? Why do you do this? Finn is very helpful in that regard. This is very true. And you'll find that that is actually a common trait with people with ADHD to be helpful like that.
Yeah, Lucas, I don't know if you've like missed a class, but this is definitely something you would have learned in there. There's gonna be like a matrix containing these lattice parameters.
Oh, is he doing linear algebra?
No, he's doing Chem 2.
Oh. Does Chem 2 use linear algebra?
It shouldn't, but lattice parameters are probably a 3x3 matrix in the real world.
Yeah. I spent my senior and junior years in high school tutoring students. I remember that. I had like 1 to 2 classes both those years, and I spent it tutoring students. Like, I was so ahead of courses, I was going to go into college at 16. And the teachers and everyone were begging me not to. And saying I need to stay for the full thing. So they had me work in the library and tutor students.
Oh.
And I remember this because my Japanese teacher, like, also worked in the library, so I was not allowed to speak English in the library while working there, with the exception of, like, talking to students.
I can tutor you in math, but you're gonna have to learn Japanese.
Like, it was kind of funny because, like, it's really sad because when I left high school, I was practically fluent in Japanese. To the point that my raiding team in Final Fantasy 11 was Japanese. Like, I spoke Japanese with them, and we would do content and stuff. But once I was out of high school, I never used it again. I lost all of it. I remember tidbits, and that's it. I lost all of it. But as my wife is learning Japanese, like I hear her speaking and I'm like remembering pieces, and it's like slowly creeping back.
By the way, Lucas, that image is from NIST.
As Finn shares random things in DMs. And it's really sad though, because nowadays the only thing I remember in Japanese class is the stupid stuff like my fellow students would do in that class. Like, one of the main things that they would do in the start of the class is they'd just be like, "Nan desu ka? Hai!" And they were like, and the Japanese would be like, "What? Yes? This makes no sense. Why are you saying this?" And it was just stupid stuff that kids did back then. Right. I think we are somewhere, then. Now, I do have other glasses, so I can like break this up and add variants, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of like the purity. How dare you not be in the same dimension? Finn, get over here.
I'm standing on tanks. Give me a second. I'm about to be done burning oxygen, so that should make you happy. At least at the rate I was burning it.
I'm about to touch your active transformers. Oh, look, he came. So, what do you think? Should I add glass variants to make it colorful, or should I leave it like this? How do you feel about this?
I feel slightly shallower.
There's a reason it goes down this low.
What would that be?
Because this is going to be the cap, too.
I see. So
we're
building, like, prison cells, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, these are going to be full of EECs and Bs. I mean, and gardens. So just saying. Plus, I was making something that is easy for you to fly around in. Like, there's going to be, like, a pathway, but the pathway is really more of a suggestion than a rule. I'm gonna be building all of the machines along the walls and stuff, and going vertical, up and down.
Where's my phone? There it is. There's my phone.
And I'm trying to keep a kind of an open, flyable concept.
An open, flyable concept.
We're in space. There's no gravity here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like if I'm not gonna add glass variants, like different color variants, then I can copy this and paste it around now.
Is there a better blue tinted glass?
If you type in Z-Tone, you'll see we have multiple glass types in here.
Why Z-tones?
Because that's the glass that has the best translucent. The other ones actually show, you see how it has. Why would you want to make it out of borosilicate?
Not just any borosilicate. This borosilicate. You know, in my base, I have walls made out of neutronium, right?
I believe that.
One side is cosmic neutronium, the other side is regular neutronium.
That's a good point. Why does the void have gravity if there's nothing below you? Where does the force come from? Exactly! We're not supposed to have gravity here.
A large planet far enough beneath us that we cannot see it. Because there is fog in wherever we are. We're clearly in like a nebula full of hydrogen gas. Perhaps there's a star underneath us that we're far away from that we get 9 meters per second squared of acceleration.
So let me guess. Do you want to test this? Would you like me to drop you like below into the void?
Look, falling into a star will kill me. Just saying. Okay, oxygen's about up to 1 billion again, which is when it stops burning sugar over there. But sugar's down to 1.3 million. I'm very curious if it'll start going back up again. It'll either start going back up or not.
It's fine.
Oh, we're also down to 7.7 million sulfur now.
That's all.
However you planned on getting more sulfur, I'd recommend doing it.
I don't know how we're gonna get sulfur.
But actually fucking speechless.
What?
I said, Hodge, hear me out. This is gonna use a lot of sulfur. You said, okay, I'll make more sulfur. And then we're using a lot of sulfur? And now you simply have no idea?
Where's all our miners at?
I have no idea. They all should be up on the thing, though.
Yeah.
But if you want to mine sulfur, I can mine you some sulfur.
Yeah, why don't we start mining some sulfur and
tomorrow we're gonna get the Archmage Blood Orb. The Blood Orb of Amarok.
Alright.
Wait, what? Oh, that's empty.
Alright.
Correction, Lucas. My mother involuntarily pays for that.
Involuntarily pays for what?
My Chegg subscription.
Your what?
It is an it is a website with homework answers and help on it. Oh, do you want to see some math notation vomit that I'm relatively proud of? I'm sending this to you whether you want to see it or not, actually, so you don't actually get a say in that.
Here, in a world where we thought we had choice, and then Finn reminds us yet again that we have none.
You don't.
Wait a minute, which one am I... Did I put it on this one? I did.
And tax fraud to the group.
Wait, what? What?
I just got a message saying Snowball the puppy added tax fraud to the group.
This is fine.
A little bit of tax fraud, you know how it is. A little bit.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it's not that much tax fraud.
It's just enough tax fraud. By the way, IRS, I would like to inform you that this is a joke. Please do not audit me.
I'm not joking. Audit him.
Wow. Y is 78, so this is 77? Okay, I'm good with this. Mode copying. Alright. Wait, why are you yellow? Oh. Okay. That's fine. Okay, now we get to edit the transform and make this fit nicely.
That might have been the earliest that I've ever done one of Miss Nikolai's homework problems.
My only concern is it might void some of this. So I got to... How do I make it to where it doesn't void what exists?
Huh? That was what doesn't void.
Move
Oh, wait, actually, there is an idea, maybe. I had to test this first, but Matter Manipulator, set mode, set remove mode, remove none.
Okay. Alright, we're going to do that because we don't want to remove. Take a look. And this is still intact. That is very good. That is what we want. All lined up neatly and perfectly. Excellent. This thing makes building so easy. So I need to go in... Oh shit, only one more block.
What is the name of that show? I'm gonna keep guessing shit until I get closer and closer. Ah, there it is.
Beautiful. Interesting. These aren't doubled up, right? No. They're not, because these line up perfectly. Did it put it here? It did. That's actually kind of comical. So this wasn't part of the copy, but it copied it anyway. We got one more to do. This is going to happen again. I'm just grabbing this to get the extra glass. And then I'm going to copy the entire... I'm going to finish the square part. And we're going to copy the entire bottom at that point.
That's right. It goes
Move
in the
it straight
square
up and flip it.
Do you know what hole the arch goes into? That's right. The square hole.
Wow! Okay,
I promise, Hotch, I'm only sort of losing my mind a lot.
Only sort of?
Only sort of a lot.
Only
So
sort
it
of.
like balances out to a mild state of insanity.
Yeah. Well, at least it's only mild. Like, if it was...
Could be worse.
It could be worse. This is very
You
true.
could be more insane.
You could be more.
But luckily, you're not.
Luckily, you know, luckily it's only a mild source of insanity. As opposed to, like, full insanity. Like, if it was full insanity, you might as well just check out. Because you're done. You know, you never go full crazy. You never go full psycho. You gotta keep just enough. to make people question. Alright, so these are fine. It did copy this corner again, which we knew it was going to do. But everything else is lined up. So that is good. See, just like that, I've almost finished this entire build now. And then I'm going to clone it in all the different locations, and it's going to be glorious. It's just going to be Hachi, like, copy-paste building.
A thing. Where? It's probably in files. Stu Kent? They spelled his student wrong.
This is fine. This is fine. I love the matter manipulator, though. I'm not going to lie. I do love it. I absolutely love it.
It's the best thing ever added to GT and H.
It is one of the best things added to GT and H.
I don't know what to tell you. It's got its quirks. It's still in early development. There's a reason why we had to download the mod from GitHub, but let me tell you, it's still spectacular.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm happy about it. And I think I'm going to create a point in the center here, because I need to get rid of all these other points. But
where's our stupid files? Oh my god. Maybe there's like a quick quiz. There's a quizzes section. Is that where one might keep the quiz sheet under quiz 1? No. Obviously not. Why would that be where one would put that? Of course you wouldn't put that there. Maybe it's in literally anything else, anywhere? Quiz 1 equation sheet. There it is. Cool. I didn't panic at all.
as he panics.
That is a horrendous integral. Oh yeah, that's a shitty integral because it has no antiderivative. Yeah.
Alright.
The integral has no antiderivative.
Ben, are you having problems with your integral?
I'm more having problems with my sanity.
Do you need a derivative?
It doesn't have one. It's the issue.
Well, why don't you make one?
Well, it does exist. It's just called the. It's like just called the like students.
Exactly.
Or some shit.
Exactly. It exists. It's there. You just got to go. And then poof, integral. You know what I like even more though? I love the way this thing looks on the freaking minimap.
Like a honeycomb?
Yeah, it kind of looks like.
And therefore, like it might be delicious, but probably isn't.
Yeah. I don't know how I want to cap the center. I'm getting ideas.
Z equals 1.96, you say?
I don't think I'm going to do glass. I think I'm going to do something different. How about we try to shove a circle in a square peg? A circle peg in a square hole.
The circle goes in the square peg.
Exactly. Let's do that, but we'll do that here in a second. Because I need to go...
Yeah, that calculation's not helpful. What?
Because I need to go and get more parts, and then... Do you still have parts? Like, I fixed you, and you had power for a little while.
No, that's just enough. Fight me. I will go to war over this. My math is correct. Kill yourself.
Now.
For any potential viewer, that was being said to my math homework, not any person in chat.
No, don't be like that.
The math homework isn't real and therefore can't die. So.
Huh. This is
Dude, what does that even mean? That's what that means! I figured it out. Everything is maybe okay.
It's not on me. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Wait, is this just gonna fill my inventory? Yes. Alright. I'm just gonna teleport to the garden because I can. I don't know what happened there, but that was my butt clenching. And we'll leave it at that. Ooh.
And you're telling me that this math isn't correct. That's what you're trying to say right now?
The math is not correct. That is what we're saying.
Unless that's a percentage. That, I'd buy that that's a percentage and that I'm correct. Only if I'm correct here and there as well, though.
So, aside from doing homework, what else are you working on right now? What have you accomplished in this time?
Huh? Whose time?
In the time we've been talking here. Like, have you done anything in GTNH this entire time?
Not really. Why?
Not really? Oh,
Is there something you require to get completed?
oh no, I was just curious if there was any GTNH stuff going on.
I used more of our oxygen. Is sugar going up yet? It better be.
All right.
Nope, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. You somehow, in that short span of time, Thanos snapped 2 million sugar. Because it was at 2 million when I last looked.
Uh-huh. It sure was.
And then it was gone.
I'm gonna send you a short video real quick.
Is this a video I want to stream?
Probably not.
Probably not. Oh, I'm scared. I am scared. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not streaming that. I'm not even playing that because my boom mic will pick it up.
As far as I'm aware, there's no cursing in here.
Oh, it's not that. It's the copyright. It's freaking South Park.
You're right. True. Real.
And just like that, it's gone. Yeah.
And it's gone. all your money's gone.
Speaking of things that are gone, this sulfur's gone. You're at like 839 liters per operation.
You want to move it?
That
It'll
means
be a good stream activity if it detonates.
What? Why would it detonate?
Maybe I rigged it with a nuclear bomb. You don't know. I did move it earlier today.
Yeah, you're pumping at a rate of 104 per tick right now.
There's only one way to find out, and that's to move it.
Why would it detonate? Now I'm scared. Like, pump and detonation shouldn't be in the same sentence.
Do you know what a blowout is?
Sadly, yes I do. Also, why do I not have a diamond dolly? Why have I been using a regular dolly this whole time?
You're poor.
Like, we could have had a diamond dolly forever ago, and we just haven't.
Matter manipulate the chest around like a real man.
Well, you can't do that with
dolly.
Yeah, well, the dolly's for the drawers.
Oh, I need to make that thing. It actually might help.
Oh my god.
There's a thing called the quantum link chamber. I'm 30% sure it might help us move the miner around.
A quantum link chamber.
Sorry, matter manipulation quantum uplink. Interdimensional and infinite range uplink for matter manipulators allows matter manipulators to convert plans into AE patterns. So that's useful for like scanning an area and then forcing your ME system to craft it for you. Connects directly to an ME system via quantum uplink ME connector hatch. Consumes 1 amp ZPM while active. Must be fed with plasma via an input hatch. Transfers to/from the manipulator. Costs 16,384 EU in plasma per item or per bucket. Insert a compatible manipulator into the controller slot while the machine is running to bind it to the uplink.
Alright, so you've said a lot of words.
I did.
And I do acknowledge that they are words.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what any of them mean.
Cool.
But if that's what you want to do, go for it.
Matter manipulator upgrade? Ridiculous.
Oh, I can't shift fold this. Why can I not fold the diamond dolly? Uh-huh.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. Can I go in the back?
Wow, this is a lot. There's a lot of sulfuric acid over here. Wait, why aren't there sulfuric acid veins on Venus? Are there sulfuric acid veins on Venus and I'm just an idiot?
There are, but they're lower. It's 0 to 250.
Okay, there are also. That's acceptable.
It's 0 to 250.
As long as they're there, I'm happy.
But here's the real question. Why is it not more?
I don't know. I don't think the game ever anticipated people using this much sulfuric acid. Somebody just messaged me and it's probably Lucas.
Yeah, probably. Apparently, I need to find lead structure for honeycomb. Worse than Thanos snapped as half is significantly smaller than all. Yeah, I know.
There are creepers on top of the pumps now. You're welcome. The pumps are pumping, and the creepers on top of it sound like a problem for not me. Sound like a problem for whoever has to move the thing the next time.
Just casually go in. There's like 800 creepers. Can we like put a mega torch next to it, maybe?
It's more fun this way.
Oh well, okay. Okay.
That's why. Well, I guess Lucas doesn't want to be a nuclear reactor operator anymore. He gave up on his hopes and dreams. Well, no, actually, that was an incorrect statement. He doesn't want to be a nuclear fission operator anymore. He doesn't want to put the fish in the reactor to see what'll happen.
I'm trying
Lucas,
to think.
you should change your intro to nuclear engineering project.
I'm trying to think of like how we can get you more silver. Okay, so hear me out. All right, hear me out.
I'm hearing.
So we set up an EEC with blazes.
Real. Oh my god, you're so right. Actually, right now.
And then we just centrifuge. We just macerate the blaze rods and centrifuge the blaze powder.
Do you feel like over enchanting?
No.
Okay.
I actually
You
don't
can
even.
get-
I actually don't even know how it works, to be honest.
You can get like looting 100 on a sword, and it works in the EEC.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Do you know how it works? Because I know Ryan built all the stuff. I just don't know how it works.
I did, and I know somebody who knows how it works, because Emperor Dog knows all and might be an omnipotent creature.
Might be an omnipotent creature.
Uh-huh, he might be. I haven't verified it yet, but
There are theories.
that's what it's looking like.
Well, I have a looting 3 sword here. That's an ethereal looting 3 sword. I don't know why there's blaze powder. Wait, do you drop blaze? Does the Eldritch? You don't drop blaze. So it must be an infernal thing. Okay. So we have the etheric looting thing here. Well, we don't need like how many we got like 3,000 Eldritch eyes. That's actually fine. So I could probably turn this off if I really wanted to. But what we could do, yeah, we could just set up an EEC for Blaze. And actually, we can even set all this up directly in the... We just put the EEC in your dim.
Yeah, but like we could not as well and have like blaze powder and stuff here that we might want.
We have Blaze Raid over here.
Oh, real? Okay.
Yeah, we have Blaze Raid here. That's what's feeding the Pyrotheum system. And it's upgraded to Blaze Raid, too.
Although, to be fair, if we just make the sulfur here on these better turbines, that other network will see it, and I'd recommend doing that.
Okay. I just gotta figure out where the fuck I'm gonna put the damn thing. For now, we'll put it next to all the other EECs and make the power grid and everything correct. Let me see. How are you built? If I give you the ethereal sword, can you give it looting whatever number you mentioned?
3? Yes.
3. Wow.
I need to figure out what I'm doing again. There's like a blood magic ritual involved in a book or something.
This isn't it right here?
Do.
I don't know.
We don't have any looting 3 books.
But apparently I could put the sword in there. You know what I feel like? I feel like a bunch of apes looking at a computer right now.
I have a looting 3 book now. What does it do if I put it in here? Oh.
Where'd my sword go?
I stole it.
Oh. I see. You really want to play that game with me?
No, your crossbow's way stronger than mine. My shitty ass sword that I just stole from you? Look, maybe you'll drop 3 times your inventory. There's only one way to figure out.
How's your power doing, Finn?
Full. We're in range of the ZPM power thing. It pumps so much juice into us, we're basically immortal.
Alright. Oh, you took the book? What's
Is
the book
Emperor
at now?
awake? How do I over enchant in NH again? Question mark?
Did I even do the research for this? Let me check. Like, I don't remember everything I've done research on. What is this? Thermic bases. I have not done this research. We're going to do this research. And then I'm going to go and get a blaze spawner, because we don't have a blaze spawner. So, instead of spending hours, like, playing the puzzle, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like, shove this research in here. This machine's going to turn on. It's going to suck something out of this poor node. And then out comes my research. It's amazing. It's great.
You're gonna suck the node?
Yeah, we're sucking the node. The node's got like 16,000 aqua left. It's fine.
Until stuff comes out of it?
Yep. It's a fading node now. So, public
Sucking too
churches
much.
often use their magic to infuse regular mundane items. Blah 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 blah. Way to do the same with an infusion. We have managed to push that limit a little bit further and much greater over enchanting table.
The kinematic vorticity tensor.
Yeah, useless.
Those are words.
Confuse the item, just put it in the only slot available and start. Ew. Oh, okay. Alright, I know what happened. Put the item in the enchanting table, please.
Huh?
Put the sword in the enchanting table.
You have the sword?
Oh, you threw it back at me. Okay, okay. Jar. And then I want a couple of you. Loop. Loop.
Things are happening.
Things are happening.
I'd be willing to bet that after this, you could bring it to this table. Ow!
What?
I got zapped.
Oh. Alright, so this is now looting 4. And then you said I could bring it to this table. It will probably destroy the item.
Uno momento. Let me get confirmation.
Actually, it says item damage 8%. I need XP though. I'll be right back.
I pressed the button for you.
Oh, and what happened?
It worked.
Do we have the item back?
Yes. Although we can't apply it in an anvil.
How do we apply it then?
Either the mana enchanter or the enchantress's spell. From the blood magic ritual.
Wow, it really did do damage to it. Okay. But what I can do now, I think, is put this in here. And then... Oh. Guess not. Hold on. So I can't increase books. But I can re-enchant the item, and then it counts as a new one. So you said we need an enchantress spell.
Yeah, either the thing from blood magic or there's a thing in Britannia, apparently.
Well, I'm going to repair the etheric sword.
Or use a stone one or some shit.
And then... Botanical ritual. You know, we probably have enough power here that we can look into that, actually. Alright, let's see here. Baubles and accessories, mystical items, artifact, implements, miscellaneous. Enchanting with mana, you said?
The thing, the mana enchanter, yes.
Okay, so we need just flowers around it and obsidian. How do we plant flowers on obsidian?
True effort, you considered? Oh.
Alright. Do we have the mystical flowers? Oh, we do. We do. Okay. Then... Okay. So I will simply need... I could probably build it right here, actually. I just need to make the mana pylons. Alright. What do you require? Mana diamonds. That's gonna be fun. How am I on mana diamonds? Alright, cool. Well, you know what? It's a hockey stream. We needed a squirrel. It's the end of the stream time because I'm going to be cutting up around 11. So this will probably be our last squirrel. This will be our squirrel for the evening. Let me kill this. Alright, so there's our mana diamonds. And then I'm gonna need a a dominant source for the thing. How are we on? So I can do steel, or I can do thaumium. Okay, let's do thaumium. I'm gonna need what, 12 thaumium blocks? So I'll get that done.
Microsoft!
I know that scream. Is it time for an update?
I'm using LibreOffice Calc instead. Microsoft doesn't get in my business. Open source niceness gets my business. Standard deviation of 0.75 and 5.
Alright, there's our pylons. We're also going to need some obsidian.
Cool, that worked. Awesome. Thank you, LibreOffice Calc.
And a lapis lazuli block that we're totally just randomly stealing. I don't know whose it is, but it's mine now.
What?
Yes!
That lapis might have been the one thing holding up this entire factory with how I build.
No. I know for a fact that's not the case. The reason I know that's not the case is it was not attached to a steam turbine. So...
We need one of those, actually. We need a steam turbine that uses more power than it makes.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Oh, by the way, how would it make you feel if I proposed as a stopgap, we do some fusion power?
Fusion power?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I said we should probably do that. Oh, wait. Did I put this down?
If I interject, like, a Billy EU, would that be...
Interject a what?
I said a Billy EU, but... That's just me saying things weird. Okay, copy of large turbine calculator, come here. By the way, so because SCP is becoming a nuclear engineer, he now gets to enter the marvelous field of looking for nuclear engineering jobs. And I would like to inform you, Hotch, all of them are hilarious.
Are they?
Yeah, earlier today he sent me a job application for... Good night. He sent me an application for plutonium facilities engineering intern.
Okay.
At Los Alamos National Laboratory. I've looked into it as well, and there are positions at Oak Ridge where they don't question or try to hide anything. They're just like, you'll be working on the W-85 nuclear weapons, core explosive mechanism.
Just casually,
Yeah. What if I made these with better turbines? How would we feel about that?
You could do that too.
Actually, I'm very curious. How much does that? What does that do to our each turbine?
Because this is a god-awful block, I'm going to place it right here for right now.
31 million EU per turbine at 8,762 liters per tick of nitrobenzene. So double for triple power? That's a little better.
But yeah, like... I am cool with fusion. Like, if we want to set up plasma turbines, that's fine. That was my original intent anyway. It was us to do nitrobenzene to plasma to NAC fuel. But if you prefer to go nitrobenzene to NAC, I will let you do that. Like, I am all about the crazy and the squirrel. You can't place a flower on obsidian. How do you place a flower on obsidian? Okay.
Oh, that would not be cheap. Is that 46 XL turbines? They're 138 XL turbines. What if they were in loose mode? 3 XL turbines? Oh, for way less power, though. Oh, wow. That's not even close.
That is, like... So how are they doing this?
How are who doing what?
Well, it's supposed to be obsidian, but I can't place flowers on obsidian.
Can you do like the floating flower things?
Maybe. That's true. Flower. How do I make the floating flower? So I need to make pasture seeds, which is grass.
Because that's almost 300 million per... But the turbines are ridiculous in terms of a cost upper there. Especially if they were made out of that. Is there like, how does Awakened Draconium do? Huh?
Hmm?
How do you do anything? What is... How does Awakened Draconium look as not a file head, a turbine? Huge turbine. 220 base efficiency, but it's cheaper. What if
Oh,
we
it needs to be a glimmering flower.
How quick would this blow Duranium turbines?
Okay, glowstone. Like, people are probably seeing what I'm
218
doing.
million EU per tick. And only 69 turbines, but that's a rotor lifetime of 3 days. At minimum. On average, 5 days. We would need to produce 266 rotors per day. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
That number goes up to 83 per day on, or down to 83 per day on loose, but that like halves the power output. I would want to helium directly into things. Well, I bet you we could do. What does silver plasma do? What if I do something stupid?
Still not forming.
I offer to you my greatest failure. Nope, that's atrocious. Wow. Really? They nerfed plasma this badly? This is practically unusable.
Yep. It may not be forming because I don't have a mana thing nearby. Alright. Spark. I have no essence.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, good.
I actually don't have any ethereal essence. I can fix that.
This is a good idea.
What are you going on about then?
How many turbines do we have currently? 10 total everywhere? 8 downstairs, 2 in the power dim?
Something like that. Why?
Okay, so that would be...
We have 10, yeah.
11 fusion reactor Mark IIIs. That's achievable. What if I wanted 11 fusion control computer Mark IIIs? What if? We're out of UU, we're out of water. I can fix both of those things. UU and water. You have everything else. And that would be an upgrade to our current turbinage and double power, or we could double our turbines and triple power, which I'd personally prefer to do. And this would be dependent on bees, though, which is fun. A little fun twist in there.
So
Did they change the recipe for this?
So this is not forming. Why is it not forming?
How much gold is that in a 24-hour period? It's 1-to-1 gold and arsenic. They both do that, so it's that much per second.
Maybe it's the fact that these are glimmering flowers
Minute.
and not mystical
Hour.
flowers.
No, that's not feasible. Darn. Okay. They ruined that entirely.
So...
Really? Maybe tin plasma is what I remember.
Tin plasma is the one they ruined.
No, maybe not.
They destroyed the tin to silver recycling.
Yes, but we can make silver. But tin plasma contains way less power. But we could mass produce silver combs in the Mapiary. But mass produce would be really mass produce. It would be like 10 million silver a day worth of stuff. They really made fusion hard to do.
I don't know what's wrong with this. But it's not forming. Because when it says build the construct and then right click the lapis lazuli block, well, nothing's happening. I could try bringing over some mana, which is what I'm about to do.
These 4 blocks aren't obsidian.
What are they?
Dirt, grass.
It shows obsidian in the thing.
It doesn't in every single image I see of this ritual online. Every single image of this ritual online has it in grass. Including the outside ones.
Well, these would have to be floating, actually.
You could build up a block of grass.
Yeah, that too.
It looks like everybody dug these are grass blocks, and they dug it down into the ground one.
If this actually ends up being grass, and the image was lying to me, Violent Hotch will come out. You know, we're doing purple flowers. We're going dark. Oh my flarking.
You're welcome.
Alright, so,
Although I'd recommend you, check the internet first. More.
Alright, so we got a dominant spark there. So I just, right-click the item and then drop the book. And nothing's happening. Something happened. Oh. Well, okay. And then I go back to this. I put it here. Okay, so it does recognize this as the same item. But to your point, we could use stone swords. We could use stone swords. Can I combine these books in an anvil? Oh, it just becomes looting 4. Yeah, I'm missing something. Can I combine them here? No. How do we make it go higher?
What do you mean?
The over enchanter wouldn't make it go up more.
You have the thing on the sword, right?
Give me a minute. Turn off your magnet. You did not turn off your magnet. I think both those enchants are now on the sword.
What? That doesn't logically make sense.
Alright, it only took the one. Now, we go back to this. It's a new sword. Okay, so I can't use the same ethereal sword. We have to use a new sword every time.
Fun. I guess we get to use a bunch of scrap swords, and then we get to do that for as long as forever, functionally.
I just got hit by something.
Yeah, the table zapped you. That happened to me earlier, remember?
Awesome. Alright, so that's looting 5. And then we go to the disenchanter. We pull out a looting 5 book. And then I guess we just throw this gold sword into oblivion?
Yep.
Alright, there we go. We now have... oh look, there's a crafting for gold swords. So then I take the looting 5.
We're also running out of sugar beets.
Yeah, so I take the looting 5, and we just basically repeat this process. What do you want looting-wise?
However long you're willing to do that for.
We're gonna have so many looting. But the good thing is we can infinitely make it. once we have the book. Because the book is not consumed. That's the good thing, is the book isn't consumed. So we can just infinitely make this and just hold on to the book and use the enchanting for that. I think I need to start making a bunch of tutorial videos on some of this stuff. Like, maybe while we're doing crazy stuff, I should just go back and make some tutorial videos. And, like, you and I can sit down, plan out what they're going to be, and then go from there. You know, I'm curious about something, though. If I set up an Essentia provider over here, would it just pull from the system?
Doubtful, but give it a shot.
Oh, does it need more? I mean, I could give you more. It's taking more than one jar now. Yeah, I'm gonna get some cable and see if we can. Yeah, let's see. Provider. We have a base Essentia provider. I don't know if it works the same though. Ryan's just gonna come over here and be like, what the fuck? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull a pin. We are embracing our wireless culture. We're gonna go with wireless everything. And worried about the amount of Essentia this is taking, though. Online. It's online. Yeah, I don't see it coming out. There's another thing that would provide it though, but where did the jar go? Okay. I don't think this works the way I think it works.
Why are there 2 machines for silicon rubber? And why is there no machine for regular rubber?
So it's infusion provider is what I need. And I don't think we have a way of making it. This is continuously pulling out like massive amounts. We've gone through 4 jars of Procatio so far.
Fun.
I think it's broken, or they've made it to where this like just eats a whole bunch and it's starting over because we keep running out. I'm tempted to pull this out and start it over.
Alright, I'll be back in a bit. I've got to get this homework done.
Yeah. How many jars will it empty? That's 3 jars so far. I think that's way more than 3. Is there a bug with the over enchanting table? Let's do a Google search. Comic bases table. I think this is broken. And the reason I think this is broken is there was a change done. And I think it's just going to eat all of the aspects. So what we're going to do, we're going to try something different. So I have a diamond spike. Can you not enchant the diamond spike? Okay. Then he can give me a looting 3 book. We're gonna try something. All my XP is gone. This may be fixed. So the reason I say it may be fixed is supposedly somebody complained about this in GitHub, and it was supposedly fixed. You notice how this is just working forever and ever, though? Like, because of the bees, we'll never run out of Procacia. So this could very well just run forever. I think this block is broken. For this level, it should only be 32. Yeah, I think this got nerfed. I think this got nerfed. You know what, though? We're going to give this a moment. I'm going to take a quick bio break, and I'll be right back. And if this ain't done by the time I come back, then we know for a fact it's done. And we can just wrap up the stream. So I'll be right back. All right, we are back. It is still going. It's still going. I'm going to call this nerfed. Let's pull it out. Let's stop it. Stop the whole thing. Let's get the book back. And just to humor myself, we're gonna try something. I expect this one to work. Was it over here? It was over here. I expect this one to work. So this is a looting 3 gold sword. All right. It's either something broke completely, or they nerfed the diamond spikes, and they nerfed how high you can get with looting. Or it's completely broken, and it's not letting you over enchant gold swords. I could set up diamond swords on autocraft. I'm also not getting zapped. Now I think about it. Like, do I need to grab some XP, maybe? And now it's finished. Let's try this. Oh, my levels dropped. Okay, so it was infinitely going because my XP dropped. I see. I see. Let me see. Where's the other XP at? There's that one there. And this one here. You know what? Let's... Where's the other obelisk? I don't know where it got moved to. And that finished. It was the XP. Okay. Now I know. There's our looting 6 book. Let's come over here. Goodbye. I could try the infinite diamond spike. But yeah, I'm gonna need to grab where. Oh, there it is, right here. All right. But yeah, we're gonna be here for days. I'm gonna need, like, let me see here. Ultra Spain. Yeah, we're just gonna start setting all of these looting books here. Because, like, my inventory is gonna fill up with looting books. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to be doing this all day. You know what, though? What I should do is I should test this and see exactly how much, like, see what the limit is. This is kind of cheesy, though. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I just voided like all that Procatio just because of the fact I didn't have XP. Oh, that's bad. That is so bad. Alright, so we're at 8 now. I don't know what they set the limit to. But I know there's a limit. I'm gonna do one more tonight and get it up to 10. We'll have the 10 book, so I can continue this later. And then we'll repair our ethereal sword and swap out this later.
His band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage.
I need to build an EEC though. I wonder where I'm gonna put it. Actually, I got an idea. So you see how these are using ender chests to import their items? Well, these import junk too, I'm pretty sure. But we can set up a filter and import stuff. And then we can run this. What is this, IV? Yeah, it's IV. I mean, I don't know. I could also just build it here. I'll have to think about it. I don't think I'm going to get it done tonight, though. But we're at looting 10 so far. We have enough fuel that I'll be able to continue this tomorrow, honestly. That's not an issue. We may be running negative on fuel, but we're running enough fuel that I can easily just come back tomorrow and continue this after work. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set this stuff aside over here for now, so that my current work is saved. And actually, you know, I can take this off at any time. I want to test this. I want to see how much it increases it. I want to see if there's actually a limit. So which one did I put it in? Not that one. Was it over here? Right here. Alright, so this has looting 3. Has problems. Let's fix those. Well, it's looting 3. It's just producing XP right now. It should also get gems once in a while. Like there's one life shard there. So we know it can produce one life shard. So we're gonna swap it out with the looting 10 and see what looting 10 does. So we have one life shard. This might also be a bad example, but so we're basically getting a shard every single time. So that's what that's doing. Alright. Now we're going to compare the two over here with the gunpowder. So we're getting 4 gunpowder right now. Looting 3 gives us 12 gunpowder and 8 creeper hearts. So we're getting 12. It's multiplied by 3. Looting 10. As you can see, we're getting 12 creeper hearts, but we're still only getting 12 gunpowder. We've increased the gunpowder, and we've increased the fact that we're getting creeper hearts. But that's it. So the reason I'm looking at the gunpowder is I'm curious. Yeah, I guess there's not a way to... Like, you can create it with sulfur. But I guess there's not a way to separate it. That's what I was kind of hoping, is there was a way to possibly separate it. I mean, you got the sulfur combs. They come from sulfur bees. So you can chemical react and get a bunch of sulfur ore. Yeah, bees might be the way we have to go. Otherwise, yeah, I can do the blaze. But at this rate, like, it's... I don't know... Like, it looks like it's going to cap. Because the 3... It was still only doing 12. I don't know. I'll have to play with it more. But with that, thank you for joining me. We went a bit later. The next time I'm probably going to end up streaming is probably going to be Wednesday. It'll be hopefully around 7 o'clock. But I'll catch all of you later. I'll see you next time. And I'll hope you all have a great week. Goodbye.